Southey bowls mid-crease, and he's bowled! Big, expensive drive, goes past the inside edge and smashes into the top of middle stump, and New Zealand get the reward they so richly deserve. Tim Southey has a wicket. It's 9 for 1 and Rohit departs for 2.
Least of his worries.
Last ball of the over, and has that been caught at leg slip? There's a diving Glenn Phillips. He's holding the ball up. The umpires are going to have a chat. This was on the body of Virat Kohli. Kohli's just touched his hip, left hip, to suggest the ball hasn't come off the bat, but we're going to find out one way or the other.
They're checking the catch, actually, so they think it's out.
You think it's out? Well, the umpires think this is out. So they're checking if it's carried. So if they're checking if it's carried, that means that Paul Rifle thinks that Virat Kohli's got a glove on it, and it's clipped the hip and then gone to Glenn Phillips at short fine leg, which had looked as though it carried.
It did look like it carried. We're looking at a replay of this now, and it looks to me as Glenn Phillips gets forward, two hands under the ball.
Can see there that his fingers have brought up some dirt. So from the other angle, that looks pretty clean, I think.
Yeah, that's out for me.
Yeah. Now, I wondered if it hit his glove when his glove wasn't even on the bat.
Fingers under the ball.
Well, we haven't actually seen it yet. We've seen a replay. We're watching a replay.
He's gone big screen. He's ready for his decision, so he's not even looking at whether it's hit the glove or not.
But Kohli might be able to review if Kohli.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I suppose. Here we are.
It does feel like we've gone backwards on this decision.
And the decision is out. The silence will tell you. Henry again. This is wider and clothed. What a grab! What a grab! One-handed and mid-off. Devon Conway. Almost in slow motion, he has plucked an absolute screamer to his right. And Sarfaraz has got to go for a 3-ball duck. And India, who won the toss and decided to bat 3 down. New Zealand all over them. India 10 for 3.
He's got a half volley, has Sarfaraz. His feet are still going nowhere. Plays away from his body, high up on the bat. And he's thinking, right, I'm going to have a good go at this here. What a catch that is from Devon Conway. Diving to his right. He's actually laughing and smiling in the midair. He thinks he's caught this before he actually makes contact with his fingers. Matt Henry is just, his facial expressions is absolutely brilliant. What a catch from Devon Conway. Sarfaraz, I know it's only 3 balls, but that's one of the worst 3-ball ducks I have ever seen. And India, wow, 10 for 3, New Zealand, in a morning where India have won the toss and played 3 spinners and decided to bat first on a whole heap of pain.
O'Rourke at the top of the mark. Powerful, lean figure. Oh, cut away and take it brilliantly at backward point. I was looking towards the boundary, but it's Ajaz Patel who's got his 2 hands underneath it. And what a catch! And what a moment for New Zealand as Jaiswal goes for 13. It's 31 for 4, and they shock around the Chimaswamy Stadium.
Well, the batsmen have had plenty of luck this morning, playing and missing and so on. This is a short ball and wide, and Jaiswal says, I can get that, and he smashes it. And it's going down as it goes backward point area, and he hits it quite cleanly. And is it a no ball? I just wonder, is it? No?
No, they're just announcing KL Rahul.
KL Rahul coming out to bat, yeah. I just noticed the front foot was very close to the front line. So, so New Zealand, a little bit of luck.
33 for 4 it remains. O'Rourke wide of the crease and a little straggle down the leg side. Big appeal by the New Zealanders, especially those behind the wicket. Umpire Rifle has given him. Rahul wanders off and New Zealand have another. Rahul shaking his head. It's 33 for 5. Scarcely believable stuff.
Yeah, another one down leg side. We're saying it's quite a tricky place to play when there's a keeper and there's a bat pad and there's also a leg slip. Oh, he's got a little inside. He's played outside the pads and he's got a little inside edge. You always feel once it's a mistake. It's a technical mistake by the batsman that you play outside your pads and you bring the inside edge of your bat into play, and it's carried through, and this time Blundell moving to his left has taken another, a comfortable catch. All sorts. He has his batting coffin for the putting that in there, and then he has his bowling one as well.
Yeah.
It's probably why they don't take him on tour. It's just too heavy for the baggage.
So they were 5 for 144, then 6 for 144 when Rahul went. And then it was a 99-run stand. Here's a leading edge at balloons to backward point. Ajaz Patel is under it, and New Zealand have a half a dozen before lunch. Regulation catch. Jadeja looks around, can't believe it. He's got to go. Ta-ta, bye-bye now. It's 34 for 6.
And any fears it may be a one-sided encounter, but they've come true, but not in the way that we kind of expected it. Plenty of cricket though to come, as Matt Henry, the one change, is in and over the wicket. He's edged and caught in the gully. First ball after the lunch break. Glenn Phillips it is, an absolute dolly, all the time in the world, and Ravichandran Ashwin has gone for a first ball duck. Is that 5 Indian batters in the top 8 that have departed without scoring? Well, that's a question that can wait. What we know is, though, is that India, incredibly, at the Chinnaswamy Stadium, 34 for 7.
The bounce, massive bounce from Matt Henry. R. Ashwin's looking down at the wicket at the Chinnaswamy. He's looking at the shoulder of his bat as he's walking off. R. Ashwin's going to walk off thinking, I was actually in a good place here. It's actually broke his bat. He's just as he's walking off the field and going over the rope, there's a little corner, top edge corner of a piece of his bat just hanging off, and he's probably thinking, I'm in a good place here, standing there 22 yards away from Matt Henry. 34 for 6, thinking all sorts is happening, and he's got himself in a good position. He's looking to lunge forward, got himself head position down the pitch, and as he's pushing forward, the ball's just bounced a touch, straightened, hit the shoulder of the bat, and it's not, you'll never get an easier catch at gully than what's just lollipopped to Glenn Phillips. He survived for this long, fighting himself more than anything else, playing for his off stump. He's now got to go into fast forward mode. Now he's batting with the tail.
And he didn't take that single, so he still faces. He's got the edge. Henry's got the edge of Rishabh Pant's bat, and it's flown into the slip cordon. It's been grabbed. There's a shake of the head by one of the many fans inside the stadium. Henry can't believe it. New Zealand can't believe it. India can't believe it. Pant's gone. India, incredibly, on talkSPORT 2 and SENZ, 39 for 8.
What an absolute beauty this is from Matt Henry. It's in the perfect place for the outside edge. Rishabh Pant is toiled and he's fought himself, fought against the New Zealand bowlers, fought against the surface. There's not much he can do about that. He hasn't played away from his body. He hasn't played down the wrong line. He's played within himself. The ball's just too good. Good area and a very, very good catch by the New Zealand captain, permanent captain, Tom Latham, and 39 for 8. I've never heard a stadium in India as quiet as it is at this moment in time. As a fast bowler, no fast bowlers union now. Make sure you make it as comfortable as possible for the fast bowler at the other end.
Short leg gully, 3 slips, gully, and Bumrah tries to heave this into the leg side. It goes way in the air, and it's been caught brilliantly. Well, he can do it with the ball and he can do it in the field. Matt Henry, running in from the boundary's edge at fine leg, has just taken a steepling catch to grant William O'Rourke his 4th wicket. Bumrah goes for a single. India, incredibly, a 40 for 9.
What a catch this is from a fast bowler running in from fine leg. An excellent bit of bowling from William O'Rourke. He's bounced Jasprit Bumrah, he's hit him on the head. Bumrah's took a swing at it, got a massive top edge. Henry's got to run all of 35 yards, diving sliding on a knee, 2 hands, and takes the catch. If I was New Zealand, John, the way Matt Henry's days come, I'd be opening the batting with him.
32nd over with this ball, of course, from around the wicket. Henry. There's another catch taken by Bracewell, is it? And
Yes,
Henry
it is.
has 5. Matt Henry has 100 test wickets, the 15th New Zealander to break that barrier. But the big story is India have been skittled at home for just 46, the lowest total they've ever compiled at home. Michael Bracewell takes another brilliant catch in the gully. And India all out for 46. Henry 5 for 15.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.